Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and if you're watching this video, that means that you're probably interested in knowing whether it's good or not to actually start a trucking company in 2023. So let's kind of go through the pros and cons of what's going to be happening in 2023 and what is the best thing for you to do with your future in getting a CDL license and potentially starting a trucking company. So I'm talking to those people who already have a CDL license and don't have one already and maybe looking for this new career. Now, a lot of the experts are saying that 2023 is going to be one of the scariest times that we're going to go through when it comes to the whole economic recession type of situation. So that being said, you do have to watch out for, hey, if you're going to start a business, what business should it be? If you're going to change your career, what career should you change it into? Well, the one thing that I do want to let you know is that trucking is probably the safest career to get into. I just saw online that places like Google, big tech companies. I just saw online that big tech companies like Google and Salesforce.com, Amazon have all been doing massive layoffs of thousands and thousands of their employees. Well, the cool thing about being a truck driver is that those are the last people ever to get laid off, and we've never seen it happen. I mean, even when you take it back to the worst of times when the country actually shut down because of something called the pandemic, truck drivers were actually still getting paid and they were still providing services to the country. The one thing you really have to understand is no matter whether the economy is high or whether the economy is low, trucks are still needed to move product from point A to point B. Because if there's no trucks out there, that means there's actually no product for anybody else to buy and the whole economy shuts down. To give you a case study, I actually learned about a story where down in Brazil, all the truck drivers in the whole country went on strike. And I think it took 2 to 3 days for the whole country to pretty much shut down simply because there's no products going from point A to point B, which is a pretty scary thing. But if you're looking to get yourself in a very secure environment, maybe potentially start a very lucrative company, trucking is going to be super cool company to start off in 2023. The main thing that you have to watch out for is going to be, in any company, revenue and then expenses. So when it comes to the revenue, how much you can actually make, I do not see anything pertaining to going down in the revenue side itself. Like I said, there's so much work available out there. There's currently 150,000 driver shortage. That means that there's so much work that companies today could hire 150,000 drivers and then all of the work would be accomplished, right? But because of that being said, you can be a company and taking over that market share and making sure that you can actually produce the money that you want. So as long as you're willing to work hard, as long as you're willing to travel where you need to go, you can make as much money as you need to. An average truck driver, if they're working hard and they're doing this correctly, they can bring in about $250,000 per year. Now that's if you own one truck and you're the driver and that's it, right? Now if you scale it to multiple trucks, multiple drivers, then you can make as much as you want. But that is revenue coming in before expenses. Now when it comes to the biggest two expenses in trucking, is going to have insurance and it's going to have fuel. Insurance goes up year over year, right? So that's really not going to be a non-factor. But when it comes to fuel, we actually just passed the biggest fuel hike that we've had in a while, and fuel is actually starting to come on down, which means that you're actually able to profit much more than what people did in 2022. In 2022, there was a lot of people who got into the market itself, which caused a whole lot of competition and caused rates to drop. And also the fuel was up, so it was very difficult for some people to make good money in 2022. In 2023, all of those weak people got out. Now that means you can actually purchase trucks for much more reasonable pricing, and then now it's time to take the upswing going up. Now you might be thinking, well, John, it's a recession. Everything's going to slow down in the recession. Let me tell you this. If you look at the top Fortune 1000 companies in America and in the world, about 60% of them, if not 80%, were actually started in a recession or a depression time. Which means the people who actually start companies during this time, those are the people who can withstand anything, and by the time this thing flips around, they just ride that wave all the way up. So take advantage of this time, right? If you look at all the big investors, these are the times where people actually make the big move. I know it can be scary, I know it's a mental thing, but if you just stay focused on yourself, invest in yourself, there's nothing that you can't do, and there's no limits that you can't cross, right? So here at Driving Academy, our mission is to help 1 million people get on the road to freedom. We know it's going to take some time to do that, but we want to help as many people as possible for 2023, whether you just want to get into the trucking career because you know it's stable, and or you want to start your own company and scale it to becoming a massive empire that you want to build, right? We've helped out a bunch of students in the past. So I hope this definitely helped you out. I hope this gave you the confidence to say, if this is what you want to do, this is definitely a good business to be in as well. Make sure you get yourself to the next level and give our team a call if you're looking for a CDL license. Any way we can help, we're here to help you. It's going to be 908-525-3609, or check out our website at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.